Well, well. Finally back after over almost like a year and a half now. Finally gonna start making content again. Now from across the globe, and yeah, I mean, obviously not gonna be able to include the same people anymore. If you're new, make sure to hit the subscribe button because this basketball, even some football slash soccer content, whatever you want to call it, will be included in here. We are gonna go crazy. Now that I really don't have shit to do this year because I have so much freedom. I do have school, but I don't have to really worry about it too much, which is great. I'm very happy about that, so I can focus on other things. I can't talk as such. So without further ado, what we're gonna do today is rank NBA teams going into the season. The first game of the seasons were, I can't even speak English anymore. They were last night. I tried to upload the same concept or different tier ranking of like players, I think. But I was not able to get it uploaded on time. And I'm gonna check that we are recording. I'm gonna probably check like every 5 minutes because last time it didn't freaking work. Okay, we're gonna go on recent. Let me start screen recording. New screen recording. Record entire screen. Record. Are we good? I think it's recording. All right. Prédictionnes de. Oh wait, that's not even French. Oops. Okay, let's. The Trash League. Is that the teams? Oh, what the hell is that? There's John Cena. I mean, what? I couldn't see that. NBA teams. All right. Outside looking at it, perfect. We're gonna run with it. So let's start with the Sixers. Okay, let's get in the mood here. Okay, let's fucking get it. All right, Sixers added Harden. What am I talking about? Added PJ Tucker. Now I have an advantage because I watched them last night. Harden looks great. Sixers did not look great. Obviously, it's way too early to call anything. 1 game in. But yeah, even before that, I don't know. They're obviously a playoff contender. I am swinging between finals and playoff contender. But considering that Joel Embiid didn't have a good game last night, it's not going to stay that way, right? And again, only 1 game. You have a lot of shit to figure out as a team like that. Lost to the second best team in the league last year in the playoffs, technically. So yeah, you got to put them at finals contender. I'm not going to be saying this is the team that's going to the finals. I'm saying this team could end up in the finals. That's why it's contender. Bucks, I don't think we have to say anything. I think they would have for surely beat the Celtics last year if it was not for Chris Middleton's injury. Giannis Antetokounmpo, I think, might be back in a position where I'm like, he might win MVP again this year, which I think he deserves. I think he might, Joel Embiid and Antetokounmpo both. I think, okay, that's a different video. Okay, that's a different concept. Whatever. Giannis, obviously, still the best player in the world, or at least one of them. So yeah, definitely also a finals contender. I think I'm gonna limit myself to 2 or 3 from each conference as a finals contender, or else it's too many. Bulls, definitely not a finals contender. They are. It depends on their injuries, but if they somewhat, Levine, obviously, I also just saw he's injured for tonight, but probably not so long. Lonzo Ball, that's the key thing. If that man is injured, that's really rough for the Bulls. Obviously, it's not the first time he's been injured. He's a very injury-prone player. But now the going into the second year, Ayo Dosunmu, he is, I really like the way he played last year. So, shit, we gonna see about how his development turns out. But besides that, Vucevic, what the fuck happened to that man, bro? Bro was an all-star and then went, like, I guess once you leave the Magic, you just don't look that good anymore. I wonder if, like, Juan Toscano Anderson played for the Magic, how good would, like, his stats be? I don't know, man. Whatever. All right, no disrespect to Juan, of course. I love him with all my heart. Oaktown, baby. Cavs, 100% playoff contender. They got better without a doubt. Lauri Markkanen's gone, but you fucking Donovan Mitchell, top 3-4 shooting guard in the league. Now last year you were already considered as one of the best or the best young team in the league besides the Grizzlies. And like, come on, bro. You added Donovan Mitchell, who is regarded as one of the best young superstars in the league, alongside Darius Garland, who's only going to progress, alongside Evan Mobley, who's only going to progress, alongside Isaac Okoro, who's only going to progress, alongside Jared Allen, who might progress, alongside Karis LeVert, who's still pretty good. And obviously they still have some veteran power, Kevin Love, and Rubio. So it's going to be really interesting how this plays out this year as the Cavs are playing. I got to speed up a little. I'm talking too much. Celtics finals contender. They were just there. They added Gallinari, who's obviously out for the season, so that doesn't matter. But Malcolm Brogdon, come on. I don't think I have to say much more about the Celtics except for they look good. They should be a finals contender. And as you can see, that's 3 finals contending teams of one conference already. I don't think I can put them as a finals contender yet just because I haven't seen them play. But yes, they added John Wall. No disrespect to John Wall, but he's been injured and for so long and hasn't really gotten minutes for so long. He's gotten so much older. He obviously won't be Wizards John Wall. Probably won't even be like Rockets John Wall when he first got there and first still had playing time. But like, yeah, Kawhi and Paul George, sure. I might move them up later if I feel like that. But for now, I'm going to leave them in the playoff contender. They look great. I think they have the potential to become a finals contender, but they just have to prove themselves. Grizzlies, they're a playoff team, 5th, 6th seed, maybe even worse. I don't think they're going to repeat what they did last season. I don't think they're going to get the 2nd seed. That's not happening again. Fuck you, Dylan Brooks. I hope you, I don't know, choke on a cucumber and fucking break your Achilles and your 7th. But you don't have 7 toes. Maybe he has 7 toes. Break your 7th toe, you fucking piece of shit. I'm just kidding. I don't hate you. Well, I just hate you when you step on the basketball court. Once you step off the basketball court, I don't have a problem with you. But if you're on the basketball court, go fuck yourself. I'm never going to forgive you. Ever. Okay? It's not funny. Go fuck yourself, Dylan Brooks. You almost killed a man. Now he's not even on our team. See? This is what a true fan is. Me, defending a player who left us. And I still got us back. Yeah. Hawks. Hawks, playoff contender. But again, I don't think I have to say anything about no, they were playoff contender. Let me sort of sort this into the conferences. But yeah, so Hawks obviously a playoff contender alongside with now DeJounte Murray. However, I don't think they're going to be like much higher than the 6th or 7th seed just because DeJounte Murray and Trae Young, they're gonna play well together, but they're also gonna take a lot of game from each other as well as add to each other. But they are both point guards who pass a lot. If they're gonna obviously like fantasy basketball wise, don't pick either of them with your first pick because their stats are gonna go down. However, I think eventually later into the season they're gonna look a lot better than they do in the beginning of the season. Obviously with a new young star team, that's always the case. But yeah, that's my take. They're gonna be a playoff team. Why are they put all the good teams in the beginning? Yeah, I can't put them in the finals contender. They obviously they just didn't change anything, dude. Like they didn't make they re-signed Tyler Hero. Okay, if he gets even better, sure, maybe. Who knows, right? But yeah, they're just gonna stay in that 4th, 5th seed area, and boom. Or were they even the 1st seed last year? No, right? I don't think they were. They're always pretty good, obviously, with Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. Bam, who I think he might go for the Defensive Player of the Year this year, but we'll see. There's too much shit going on there. They're almost like they're this close to tanking, dude. I should elaborate. Prison, Was Bouknight? Yeah, Bouknight was also arrested. Yeah, he's not going to prison though. LaMelo, sure. He's probably going to fake an injury at some point, and at that point in the season they're going to go here. But right now they're there. They just don't have it. They just lost their second best player. Gordon Hayward got the worst haircut decision I've seen of a white NBA player. There was Elfrid Payton, obviously not white, but yeah. I mean, I don't know what the Hornets are doing. What Michael Jordan? I don't take it personally, but like you might think about selling this team because like I haven't seen you do one good thing in the past whatever decade or however long you've had them. They're shit. They're just they're like bad mediocre. You know how the Pacers with Paul George, they were mid, playoff mid. The Hornets are like playing mid. They're playing worse, but not. They're never tanking. Like I don't understand what they're doing. Jazz tanking. Period. I'm not even going to talk about it. Do I? Do I have to? No. What the fuck? Colin Sexton, Lauri Markkanen by themselves are gonna somehow manage to bring them in the play-in tournament? No. They're gonna be the last team in the Western Conference. They're gonna suck. Period. No, you know what? No, okay. I think might change it later, but for now I'm gonna put them there. De'Aaron Fox, I think he might win Most Improved. I think he might. Obviously, there's a bunch of guards in the West that are really talented, but I feel like he might knock out a guard. Is there a guard who left the Western Conference this year? Not really, right? No. But I think he might knock out a guard like Chris. Did Chris Paul make the All-Star team? Yeah. But I think Chris Paul's production, his might go down. And then there'd be a new guard position opening up, and then there'd probably be a fight between Klay Thompson, Jordan Poole, De'Aaron Fox, and like guards like that who haven't made. Maybe Russell Westbrook, probably not, but you know what I'm saying. There's a lot, John Wall potentially, right? There's a lot of new openings with, or potential openings for the All-Star team, and if that happens, I think De'Aaron Fox looks like he really improved preseason, but you never know. Now, the New York Knicks, they're the Knicks, dude. You had 1 year with Julius Randle. You know what? No, you're right. How about we put you in the plan for the East? Julius Randle, and he might be back. I don't know. This is just my gut feeling what I'm going off of, dude. I did not do research for this video. Sorry, I am not king of the fourth quarter. I'm not like Kenny. I'm not like him. I am not him. I am like me. I don't fucking know. But yeah. Julius Randle. Obviously, huge addition, Jalen Brunson. He's overpaid, but that makes him underrated. The way that the NBA community, NBA fan community has reacted to that, how big his contract is, we've like sort of taken away his credit, because obviously he's overpaid, but that doesn't mean he's bad, right? You can, if you know what I'm saying. So Jalen Brunson helps out that team a lot. They've had point guard problems in the past. Now they can run the Jalen Brunson at the 1, obviously, Barrett and Fournier at the 2 and 3, and then Randall and Robinson. That's a very solid starting 5. However, they do lack a lot in bench. They only really have, I think Derrick Rose is still there. You have Derrick Rose, you have Quickly, you have Grimes. Those are all guards, but they're all like, guards. Like, meh. No disrespect to Rose, but that's what it is. Alec Burks left. That was one of their better bench players. You have Obi Toppin, obviously. Why am I talking about the Knicks? They're so irrelevant. I'm done. Lakers, outside looking in. Man, I'm sorry. You're just not... It's just not happening, dude. They're bad. AD, he looked great last night, but you're just going to get injured within, like, December. Okay, Westbrook, you're going to have one good month and be shit again. LeBron, you're still LeBron. You're unstoppable. You're the. I'm not saying if you're the best or second best. I'm not gonna say it. Why would they not tank? Why the hell would they not tank? I mean, obviously your Franz Wagner, fucking legend, fucking goat. I don't know if you guys watched the FIBA tournament, but he looked amazing. He's ridiculously good. Really underrated as well. Obviously, Wendell Carter Jr. Is Jonathan Isaac? I can't speak fucking English, bro. Fuck. Isaac coming back. I don't know if he is, but if he is, then I would put them in the outside looking in. But with Victor Wembanyama in the draft, teams like that should not be on the outside looking in. The only teams on the outside looking in are teams that are like, oh, we can definitely make the plan in their heads. But we as fans are like, look at yourself, right? Hornets, an example with LaMelo Ball, who's definitely a player, and Gordon Hayward, who are like, oh, we got this. We can beat teams like the Knicks. We can beat teams like, stuff like that. And then the Lakers, obviously, they have LeBron James. If you're LeBron James, you have to be a finals contender. But yeah, that's just not the case. Mavericks, not a contender. I'm sorry. Playoff team, yes, absolutely. Luka Doncic might win MVP this year. But they got Christian Wood. That's about it. And I don't think Christian Wood's going to really turn it around. Oh, my bad. They got JaVale McGee. You're right. Fucking how do I put them above finals contender? No, I don't. It's just they don't add. This pisses me off as a fan when a team has a young superstar like Luka Doncic, and then they don't add anything around him. He is not like Dirk Nowitzki. He might be eventually, but we heard Mark Cuban say so many times that he regrets not adding another superstar or keeping another superstar like Steve Nash around Dirk Nowitzki. They would have probably won more than one championship. I mean, it's just bad. Luka Doncic, if you pair him up with almost any other superstar in the NBA, they are finals contenders for sure. They're not finals contenders with Christian Wood and Luka Doncic. Just not happening. They're just two one man. All right, it's fucking stupid, dude. Like, why are you wasting? So dumb. It's so stupid. No, I'm not putting them as finals contender. I mean, they look good, but again, they have a lot to prove. I mean, a lot. Kyrie Irving, sure, he's Kyrie Irving, great. Kevin Durant, still him. Ben Simmons, still can't shoot, but hey, he plays defense, he makes layups, and he dunks again. So, and he actually stepped foot on the basketball court. So, shout out Ben Simmons. No, for real though, I'm excited to see what Ben Simmons does this year because I mean defensively he was still one of the best defensive players in the league back when he was playing. So I'm excited what the Nets can do. I just don't think they're going to be up. I honestly think that right now I just don't want to put them up there because it feels wrong because of how like disappointing they've been. But I definitely see a reality where they make their way into the NBA Finals and lose to the Warriors in 6 games. Joking. No, I'm not. Nuggets also not contenders. Damn, did the West? No, the West have more than. Yeah, see. This is what I'm saying. I'm gonna move the Clippers up to finals contenders in the West. Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I'm doing that because like if I look at the other teams, like the playoff race is crazily contested, right? But I don't know, man. I don't think the Grizzlies are gonna replicate their seasons. I don't think they're finals contenders. Luka Doncic, if he gets lucky, I don't know if he becomes a bit. It's just not same with the Nuggets. They're a one-man show. This is why I put them in playoff contender and not as finals contender. Oh wait, my bad. I forgot Jamal Murray's back. I kind of want to scooch him as a finals contender. You know what? We're gonna do that. I think this might be their year where if Jamal Murray's back, Michael Porter Jr.'s back, Caldwell Pope, I always liked his game. Obviously Jokic. And I think if Jokic actually is like players he can actually like play with, not just for the stats now. You know what I mean? Like players he actually like can win games with. To like a higher extent than ever before, then they're definitely finals contenders. The only problem is obviously defensively. I don't know. It's not looking too good. They lost Will Barton in that sense. So, but in this case, I also see a reality, just like with the Nets. However, I think Jokic has proven himself more recently than any of the Nets players. And the fact that the Nuggets were the sixth seed last year without their 2 of their 3 best players. Tells you a lot. I gotta keep checking if it's recording, because it could be catastrophe. I still can't speak English. Pacers. I think they're gonna tank. I mean, Halliburton and Turner, and you have like, look, they have a lot. They've literally 2 young players, right? They have Mathurin and then Jalen. Am I tripping? They got Jalen Smith, right? Hold up. Bam. Told you. I know my shit. Okay. Yeah, Jalen Smith, a lot of young guys, obviously. That's three of their starters are really young. Buddy Hield, probably another starter, or Duarte. So that's, you're just not gonna, they don't have the experience that you need to be. And then, like I said, Victor Wembanyama, why would you not want to tank for that guy? Moving on, I'm not putting them there. Right? I think that's fair. Another team that has a lot to prove. Another team where I'm like, reality. There is definitely a way I see them making their way to the finals, but not many. Like, there's multiple ways I can imagine either the Clippers or the Nuggets making the finals just by looking at what they've done before and like who they've added and how their players have progressed. Now with the Pelicans, we haven't really seen CJ McCollum, Ingram, and Williamson play together at all. I'm sure it'll work out great, but you never know what a team can bring except like what you've seen, right? So it's too early to call. Obviously, I can be like, oh yeah, I predict this. I this is my gut feeling, blah blah blah. But I think the more realistic for them, I think they're going to like the second round and then lose in a 6-game series against the Mavericks. Boom, that's my prediction. That's crazy. So this is they're gonna be the 3rd seed, right. Mavericks are gonna be the 6th seed, and they're gonna lose. Wait, no, that doesn't even fucking work. You know what? I don't care about seedings. Pelicans, Mavericks, 2nd round, Western semis, 4-2, Mavericks win, go to the conference finals. That's my prediction. But they're gonna lose in the conference finals, or else they'd be finals contenders. Trust me, come back to this in May or whenever. We good? Pistons tanking? Cool. Yeah. Playoffs. Scotty Barnes, bro. One of the best young players. Really, really, really promising. One of the best defensive young players I have seen since, I don't even know, bro. I genuinely maybe the best defensive rookie in the last, I'm probably forgetting someone, but like the last 5 years, right? She was Bam drafted. I don't know if Bam was as promising as a rookie though. But you know what I'm saying. Also Bam's in like 6th or 7th year, I think. Whatever. Scotty Barnes. Siakam, I think, might have a bounce back season, so that's looking good. But yeah, I think they're going to be in the playoffs for sure. 6th seed, maybe 5th, or very genuinely could be. Oh, wait. I didn't think about it that way. They're going to be in the play-in tournament, and they're going to be in the play-in tournament as the 7th and 8th seed. Makes sense? Yeah. Right? Is that how we want to do it? I think that's how I'm going to switch it to do it. Okay? Yeah. Again, nothing to say. Teams like the Rockets won't be on the outside looking in. They're just going to be tanking full on. Spurs, same thing. Even I think the Spurs are going to be, these 2 teams are going to be the 2 worst teams in the league for sure. Then the Rockets are going to be like on the same tier as the Magic when it comes to shittiness. But yeah, dude, the Spurs, like literally, if I went out and asked like an average NBA fan who watches a few games of their team, like they call like 3 games, 4 games a month, right? That's an average fan. Most people who watch this aren't, they're more than average fans. But if you ask them, name 2 player on the Spurs, you know what they're gonna say? Like they're not gonna be able to say the present. They're gonna be like Tim Duncan and Manu Ginobili. The, like their best players are Devin Vassell and Keldon Johnson, who, man, they're promising, and well, one of them is. The other one's kind of promising, but they shed away everything. They're tanking. That's obvious. The Suns are a playoff team for sure. They are not a finals contender in my eyes. I think obviously they made the finals a few years ago, but I just don't like the way their chemistry is looking. I don't know if you guys saw the media day footage, but oh my god. DeAndre Ayton would rather be playing fucking like ice bat. I don't know. Probably, he'd rather be playing foosball or air hockey or ping pong professionally. Like, this man wants to be there just as much as, let me think of a good metaphor. I can't find a good metaphor. Whatever. OKC is gonna, I think, in the beginning of the season. Wait, what am I talking about? No, they're tanking. Holmgren's injured. Yeah, Holmgren already is injured for the full year, even though he might not even have to be. Therefore, I believe Josh Giddey will pick up a groin or knee injury within like February, maybe January, and they're just gonna go full tank mode at that point. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander might request a trade at some point. Obviously, he re-signed and said he wants to stay there, but I just think if they keep tanking and tanking and tanking, we don't know. But yeah. So putting them in the play-in tournament for the West, but more in the sense of 7th seed. Obviously, I think Gobert is one of the best defensive center in the league right now. But the problem with that is, I don't know if you guys saw the preseason, but Karl Anthony Towns looks like a literal child trying to guard people on the perimeter. Like, I'm amused watching it. Let me give you a demonstration, right? He's not fucking running. He's fucking dancing like a child. Like a child. He doesn't know what he's doing out there. He's spinning. He's twirling. It's like he's in a ballet competition, dude. And that's where he's going to be. It's 2022 in the NBA. We have almost every 4 can shoot threes. Almost every single one. You have to go out there. Karl Anthony Towns, he can't be doing what he's been doing for the last 5 years. Stay mostly in the paint and only come up for pick and rolls. You can't do that. I mean, this man is the same guy that would drop back on pick and rolls for high screens on Steph Curry. Who would then every time the Warriors play or the Blazers or the Hawks with Trae Young and Damian Lillard, when they play each other, I would, like, every time I watch Karl Anthony Towns, he just doesn't go up to these screens. I'm like, dude, these are 3 of the best shooters in the league, and you're not guarding their 3. That's what I like. And he's just going to get annihilated on defense this year. Worse than we've ever seen before. So I don't think they're going to be too great. But that's my prediction. Maybe he's going to prove me wrong. But yeah. Another play-in team for the West right there is the Blazers. You know what? Maybe I'll just leave it at 3 play-in teams per conference. I think I like that. I don't know, because the Warriors are definitely not a play-in team. But yeah, obviously Blazers, Dame, but I just don't think Jeremy Grant and Josh Hart are gonna push them over the hump and be a 4th, 5th seed or a higher seed again, because, like, come on, it's just not happening. Warriors, we the champs, right? Like, that's the 4th one in the last 8 years. So back to back, maybe. I liked what I saw last night. JaMychal Green. I mean, if JaMychal Green makes 3 threes a night, yeah, you can give the Warriors the chip by November. Like, it's wraps if that happens. Jordan Poole. I mean, come on. Also, Wiseman. I mean, obviously they lost players. Gary Payton, Otto Porter Jr. The main ones, but the fact that they were literally able to replace those exact roles with a little difference. Obviously, JaMychal Green is a little better is a little better defensively than Otto Porter, I'd say. Therefore, a little worse offensively. I don't think he doesn't have the mid-range game as much as Otto Porter did. But yeah, so that looks good. And then Dante DiVincenzo is an offensive version of Gary Payton II. And then you literally just added the thing the Warriors have been missing for the since literally they've ever been good in our era. A big man, a literal big man who secures rebounds, gets blocks, and finishes inside. It's over. The only thing that I can complain about with James Wiseman is get your fucking free throws up, but that's it. That's it. Okay, I gotta count if I'm like tripping. Okay, 3, so there should be like, how many did I give? 4 each, 3 each. Mathematically, that makes sense because I'm gonna say they're on the outside looking in. No, that works, yeah. Bradley Beal, cool. The most bag-getting player of all time in NBA history. By that I mean he does not care about where he plays. He just wants the money. Fair enough. And I'll play in fucking, like, I don't know, play in Kazakhstan for as long as you want me to if I'm getting his money. I'll play there for 40 years. Are you kidding me? 200 mil? Sure, right? But yeah, I don't know what else to say. They have Denny Avdia. He might improve because he didn't really develop as much as I wanted him to last year. Denny Avdia, besides that, is their young guy who, like, their main young guy. Obviously, Kyle Kuzma's there, but I don't think he's gonna progress too much more. Porzingis, cool. Bradley Beal, Monte Morris. And yeah, that's about it. That's about all I have for the Wizards, and that's all I have for today. So I hope you enjoyed the comeback of the year, the comeback on YouTube that is more instrumental, more developmental, more significant than any other YouTube comeback you've seen in your lives. Okay, we're gonna be dropping probably weekly, maybe more, maybe sometimes less. I'ma just go with it, and we gonna see. I'm gonna try maybe go to like a FIBA basketball game, go to some soccer games. Sorry, football. And then when I'm in the U.S. over winter break, I will like literally don't care how much money I have in my bank. I'm 100% going to a Warriors game or 2. Doesn't matter. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will. My bad. Subscribe. Hit that like button. Make sure that the notifications are on. And share this video with a friend. Share the. I can't speak English, bro. But yeah, I'll see y'all. I don't know, fucking share the video to someone so we can hit the 100 subscribers before the end of the year. What are we at? I said 68. I think we're at 68. We haven't lost a single subscriber since I didn't upload. That's an achievement. No one unsubscribed. All right, I'll see y'all.